What is up, YouTube? Today we're back into the Guild War banger, and we're going to be debuting MLDN in this video. Now, some of you guys actually messaged me after I uploaded the previous DN video that it was all RTA focused, and what do I think about her in Guild War? So I'm going to kind of go over this in this video as much as I can while doing my Guild War attacks. And also shout out to everyone that watched the previous video. It turns out I was on my webcam mic. I don't know, I was having some mic issues, like it wasn't getting picked up by Streamlabs, and then I had to like uninstall, reinstall, restart my ports, or delete a bunch of stuff in my like computer. I don't know, like ChatGPT just saved my ass. All right. Anyways, if you guys do enjoy it, please drop a like, comment for the algorithm, and subscribe if you haven't already. And let's get into the first attack of the video. Actually, before we get into the first attack, I do want to talk about the build that you want to play with her on DN. First and foremost, she does not work on defense most of the time, right? Unless you're building here with like some kind of like effectiveness, but because defense, you can't actually have your units soul burn. Her passive basically doesn't work, right? So can she work on defense? In theory, technically yes, but you have to be mindful that because she doesn't actually strip without having the ignore ER, the soul burn and stuff like that, she won't be that impactful on defense. Now, is it possible you can, make some kind of cook with S3 since her base speed isn't terrible? Technically, yes, but I don't think it's really worth trying. I tried it a little bit on some defenses to make like a MLDN video to farm the views. It didn't really go that well, so basically I'm kind of abandoning that idea. But in Guild War specifically, you do want to have more of like a destruction set. I'm going to show you some of the comps that you can best run with MLDN in this video, but you're never really going to want to run like effectiveness or speed. You basically want to stack damage, right? Have her work as like a pseudo bruiser, as like a bridge to enable the rest of your team to just kill the other side. And that's going to be the best way, arguably maybe the only way to play DN in Guild War offense. But with that aside, let me get into the first attack of the video for real. All right, so the first defense, or the first tower I'm hitting is LazyArky, and it's going to be Yolha, Blomenhaze, and Iravi, and then Amiki, Scales, Freeman. Now, obviously, this first defense is not a very strong defense, right? But I don't want that shouldn't be the focus of this attack. What I want you to focus on is how to use DN. Okay, so obviously, Yolha can be on multiple builds, right? She could be POV, super tanky, could be really high speed, top speed, secret art. There's a lot of builds that you can run. But what you can do is, if you're going to go Briar Cleave, instead of going BBK here, if you want to like race, one of the best ways to abuse DN is going Vildred, right? Because Vildred's going to give you the plus 12. You're going to be able to soul burn S3, and then you have the DN to seal, push back, and then you get the push up from Renewed Will, and then Vildred can clean up, right? Alternatively, you can play something like BBK, right? If you need something in this case where you don't want to like lose the counter because Vildred can die to counters, so obviously BBK would be better. Or alternatively, you can do something like Freerun, right? Freerun on here as well, it would be very good. But in the cases where you do want to race, most of the time you're just going to want to go Vildred. If you have a high speed Bryceria, as I know some of you guys probably do. So that is one thing I do want to point out, and this is one of the strongest comps I would say after I test it in arena offense. If you outspeed with DN and you have a strip like Luna Soulburn or Poly Soulburn or Briar Soulburn, I mean, they're fucking dead. Like it's so Jover, right? So anyways, Briar is going to be at 310. I'm not going to change her stats as my RTA build, Renewed Will. I'm going to be going with DN on Destro Torrent on Toggle Ancient Book. I'm just going to go max HP and damage since I don't really need the effectiveness here. And then I'll be going with BBK, who is going to be on Speed Torrent on Alexa Basket, and then just going to kill everything and just win. Bottom team is going to be Freerun, Scales, and Amiki, like I mentioned. So I'm going to go with Young Senya, who's going to be on Protection set on Proof of Friendship, so I can block like the initial damage in the beginning. And then I'll be going with Hakate, who's going to be on Release Imprint, so more HP can go onto the Young Senya. And I recently just got my last Hakate copy, actually, so this should be triple S. So let me make a quick cut.
2 seconds later.
Okay, sorry for the interruption. We are now triple S on both of our Akates.
It should have been me, not him. It's not fair.
Am I a whale? No, I'm free to play. And then we're gonna go Festive Ida on our last unit, on the third unit here, speed HP, since we don't really need to have speed and immunity. So toggle Ancient Book for more HP on the book compared to Mirrored Lotus Ring. And should be pretty clean since Amiki dies immediately and should be chilling. So let's go. Alright, so you can see that it's actually a fast-ish Yolha. So we're just gonna Soulburn S3. Renewed Will is going to give us some of the 15% combat readiness for our at the end. And hopefully we just defense break everything. We missed defense break. That's pretty bad. I am going to S3 now so I can go for the seals. This is pretty bad. I don't know if BBK can do enough damage to kill, but you can even see how much damage DN did. Like, we basically did like 70% damage to with DN, which is kind of fucking insane. So I'm just going to S3 regular and just kill. And like, it's just over immediately. If there's passives, like that, this shit is Jove Turbo. Okay, Celestine's just kind of annoying, but whatever. Hopefully I Death Break here. I did not. We're gonna get Blood Moon Haze solo. GG's. We proc Gab.
This is getting old.
Okay. We're fine. He's sealed and unbuffable. That's all good. Now we just S1. And kill with Rupture. GG's. Nice and easy. See what we can do on the next attack here. So, Unfading Memories, Mirrored Lotus Ring. Freeren's gonna go. I mean, he's just pretty much dead instantly. Yeah, 8k Freeren. Yeah, I mean, he's dead. Yenya's just gonna straight up kill the Amiki, I think. Because I'm like 48, 49k HP on Hekate, so this just explodes. You can see the 30k damage there, and now I didn't actually lose my stealth, which is actually kind of annoying. But I'll just S3. And now if I soul burn, does it make a diff? Yeah, I should soul burn so I can take the attack buff off the Freeren. If Freeren has more damage, then it's kind of more of a problem. Interesting dual attack. Interesting. Very interesting. Hopefully Yenya tanks it. Nice. Just barely. If we didn't take that attack buff, I definitely would have got cooked for sure. Boom. Unfortunately, Yenya died, but it's all good. Finish him off. GG. Okay. Okay, first attack done. We're going to use DN in a different setup now, so let's get right over there. Alright, so for the second attack, we're hitting alienMD. It's going to be... Is this a scout? Yeah, I think so. It's Rinak, Satsuka, Arunka. So we're going to go with Luna, who's just going to be here to tank and just seal. And then once we get the seal off, we're just going to have Yolha on POV to make sure we don't die to Rinak. And then we're going to push the Aros. And then since we're going to have seal for Satsuka, I don't need to run this soul artifact. I can pretty much just run Symbol of Unity for more damage. So obviously if we seal the Satsuka, I know some people pointed out on the previous video that, or I think it was like 2 or 3 videos ago, Lethal Whispers is 20% evasion, not 30, because I was brain fucked from the 24-hour flight. So yeah, so we just go symbols to negate the mischance, and then we just seal, bang bang, and then it should be okay. Then on the top team, it's going to be Scales, sorry, bottom team, Scales, Freeren, and Ross. So this is kind of where I'm going to use it as like a test, because you guys all know, like, you saw the Briar in the first attack, you know you can use Luna, right, to like Soulburn S3 and just like fuck shit up, but you're not really learning much from that, right? She does work with Scales in the front as a Dark Bait, right? So similarly to how like you might use like Elvira into green, or like whatever element to bait, right? So in this case, I want to bait with this and this, right? Scales and Ross are going to be a light element, so I have her in the front with the passive. Now, if you are not aware, which you should already be, but if you're not aware, because she does start with Immortality, right? She has Immortality. if you have her in the front with scales, you're basically just going to have like infinite turns of immortality. So on DN, I am going to be using her on a counter set. Obviously, there's a lot of wasted crit. Ignore that, please. But because I'm going to be taking so much damage from Ross, from Freerin, from whatever, right? I want to make sure I have immortality no matter what. And then if I can get some free counters off, maybe I can apply some Rupture onto whatever. Maybe I get some chip damage. It's just free damage because I'm not going to really be doing much, right? Scales is going to be on my RTA build on Bird's Eye View, and nothing special there. Freerin is going to be a 270 speed on Mirrored Lotus Ring, so I'm going to wait for like a good turn. I'm going to just like play with Freerin, make sure I have immunity so I don't die. Obviously, Ross is always going to try to seal this while I have, you know, ER and whatever, and should be pretty clean. So let's win.
You don't deserve my
Okay. I didn't expect to outspeed, but okay.
Above all,
I guess I will Soul Burn S3 in this case then.
is a cruel truth. Time to face the consequences.
Okay, skill effect nullifier. Hostess of the Banquet.
Trying to get away, are we?
Is this an ER Renac? What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay.
Vitals check.
Okay,
Good.
that's a first. Okay, I'll just boost my Ross then. And I am 53.6k. Throw my damage out.
To belong in this world.
And ML Yulha is such a funny character, man. Such a funny character.
You still have
Alright,
time
so we can see that if I Soul Burn, he gets 10 CR. Scales will cut, so there's no point. So I'll just S3 here to generate souls. Why not?
Born of thy wretched sacrifice, may rapture flourish the world.
Now, because I have immortality on my, what do you call her?
I shall
On my
restore
DN,
an addiction
so I have ER, so it's fine. So what I'm actually going to do now is I'm going to... I want to Soul Burn S1, actually. I don't think that's necessary. I'll just S3. I'm pretty sure 70% mitigation, Scales just won't die. I'm pretty confident. So I'll just throw my S3 so I can proc the immortality on the Ross. Oh, wow, we actually stripped the immortality in the same turn and one-shot him. That's nice. So I'm going to get some CR here. So, oh, we actually got a counter off with Rupture. That's big. So now I'm just going to Soul Burn S1. Since I can Fear, I can apply Abundance, I have Rupture on the Freerin, and then now this procs DN. And now I'm going to go for the S3, which is going to apply the seal and all that stuff and damage. Look at this damage. Very good. Very, very good damage. We get free counter again. 7.2k on a counter. That's big. But you can just see, like, because you have, like, this is just such a broken combo as well, right? Like, you don't necessarily have to cleave. Obviously, cleaving makes Guild War even fucking easier. But I know a lot of you guys maybe don't have the opportunity to cleave since you don't have the speed gear. So you can even play her like a slow Scales tank as well. So yeah, use that how you will, and let me know what you guys think. So last attack is going to be Martlet. It's going to be a scout, or at least I have no info. It's going to be Scales, Freerin, and Ross. Obviously, like, there's a lot of ways to kill this, but I'm going to go troll a little bit because we've been a little bit too serious. So we're going to go with Empyrean Illinev, who's on Prot Immunity on Aureus with 994 ER. And then I'm going to go with Roana on Shamadra Staff, also with ER and just bulk and speed. And I'm going to go with Hekate, who's going to be on base speed on counter on immunity with ER. Yeah, you guys already know the angle I'm going for. So we're going to resist the Ross. We're going to tank. We're going to heal. GG. Or we're going to fucking die. Bottom, it's going to be a classic Luna team, but rather than me just Luna cleaving it with DN, I want to actually test her with Yulha with like giga damage. So first things first, we're going to go Luna with 307 immunity, 307. I mean, yeah, whatever. And then Yulha is going to be at 290 speed on Glorious Flag, so I'm just going to be on my RTA build. And I'm going to have Diane, who is going to be at 127. And she is going to have Destro HP. So I'm 31k. So with superhumanization plus HP imprint, I should be around like 63k-ish, 64, almost 65k. So my idea is I'm just going to like Soulburn S3, this cuts 50 CR, goes to around like 260, and then Yoha can push, and then we can see how much damage she can do since everything is sealed off, and I think it will be, good content. So let us go right ahead. Oh my god. Oh wait. Oh wait, okay, it's fine, I can go in, Go, 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 go! Alright, Guardian Ice Crystal, Precious Connection. Let's see if I am a beast. Or am I a dog? A lot of damage coming in from Freerin. Well, not that much damage. I'll just S3 now. Put up my revive, my barrier. And now, I'm going to do the funny thing and go put up Indom for Illinev. And I'm just going to S3 onto the Ross. Obviously, revive doesn't work with Roana, but we more so have the Roana here for the passive, not so much for anything else. Which is basically healing us the full every time we tank damage, right? Or the extra splash damage from Freerin. And then Ross is going to S2, but we're just going to eat it. Quick little tanker. Yep. Alright, so far, in case you're wondering, Hecate has countered a total of 0 times. That's great. Okay, Guardian Ice Crystal procs. 8.1k damage. Okay. Let's get a barrier here. Alright, I kind of need Freerin to heal me up a bit here. Because these heals are looking kind of weak. Okay, we're still below half, but we're going to injure down Ross so he does less damage to me. Oh, dual attack? Pogo. Okay, maybe we get to see a Hecate S3 come in. Maybe we kill Ross right here, right now. One time for the one time. Bang, bang. Boom. Boom. Will we kill? 70% mitigation? No! No! Fuck! Wait, Freeman doesn't have S3 again, right? Okay. Surely Rowana heals me enough to where my Illinev doesn't die. Okay, nice. So we're going to kill off Ross. We're going to S1 to get a barrier. And then we're going to die. GG. Yo, this looks fucked, by the way. Yo, this looks kind of fucked. Huh. Well, I think I'm dead. Let's at least kill Scales, I guess. You know what? Maybe on God's green earth, Hecate starts countering now. Oh? Wait. We S1. We need a little bit of a barrier. We need to tank this. Please tank. Okay, tank, please. Please, tank. Oh my god. Put up the barrier. Tank it up. Tank up! We need to tank up! Mayday! We need to tank up! Please kill! Please kill! Please kill! We didn't fucking kill! Oh my god, but we're stealth now, so it's fine! Okay, we're healing. Okay. Freeman's gonna S1 again. Okay, we're chilling. Okay, we're healing. Ah, nice. We were able to make Hecate win. Pog-O. Fucking Pog-O. That counter did a total of fucking nothing, by the way, in case you're wondering. Anyway, here we go. So, let's see if this works. Yo, surely this is not Secret Art Storm Sword, right?
For the sake of
Right?
peace, I'll be the villain I have to be.
I didn't catch it in the beginning, by the way. Oh,
I will save
but like, does it
everyone.
matter? I don't think so.
You can't go back.
He doesn't kill anything, right? Okay, we're back.
Shall I?
Oh my god, here we go. We get to see the superhumanization Shepherd of the Dark DN, the moment we've all been waiting for. We get a massive S3 right here. Bada bing, bada boom. Let me turn off my webcam so you guys can see the full damage.
When the festival starts, let's dance together in the eternal darkness.
Oh my god. Okay, that was pretty good damage.
Do I scare you?
That was pretty good fucking damage if you ask me. I'm not gonna lie.
Let my guard down.
That was pretty good damage. So, obviously Aureus is kind of annoying, but how much damage does Soulburn S1 do? Oh, wow, 11k. Pretty good, I would say. Wow, the tempo is crazy, bro. The tempo is fucking crazy. G. Yep. Alrighty, so that's going to do it for today's Guild War video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I had a lot of fun making this one. Obviously, MLDN is very strong, but I still stand by what I said by saying that she is not worth a pity. She's very good, but she's not worth the pity. If you're a Guild War player that's, wondering after this video, hey, should I pull, should I pity, or is it worth it? Honestly, I think you can kind of live without her. Like, she's kind of more of like a for fun character. She definitely does make Guild War easier, like if you have speed. For example, just Briar cleaving everything, Luna cleaving everything. But this is something that you could have like already done before MLDN came out, right? So it's not like she's fulfilling like a niche role per se. Because, for example, Briar, you could just like Briar, Freer and Cabal. Luna, you can just Luna Frida Ludwig. Or you can just like Luna Yolha +1. And there's just like so many options that you can still go with. So I don't necessarily think it's worth a pity. But hopefully you guys did learn a thing or two. If you guys were using her in any particular way for your Guild War attacks today and you found it pretty interesting that I didn't cover in this particular video, please let me know in the comments below so that I can actually be aware and I can maybe test her in a different comp that I haven't thought of yet. But nonetheless, this video has gotten pretty long, so hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Please like, comment, and subscribe as always. Bye!